Hi designers, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I would like to discuss prototype and variant. The prototype and variant are very interconnected. If you have idea about variant, you maybe create less noodles. Instead, if you don't know about variant, you maybe create more than 1,000 or 100 and Noodle for creating a interactive design. Also, it's very help to create very seamless interactive design in your Figma project. So let's get started. Action. For this tutorial, I'm gonna create a calendar. In this calendar, I will add a three type of interaction, one for default, hover, and pressed. So when a user has come onto the calendar, they can choose whatever date they want. So before creating calendar, I'm just gonna create a variant collection. So in this variant collection, I have set three state. So default, hover, and pressed. So I'm just start with variant. For creating variant, we need three type of frames. For that, I'm creating frame, press F, and also press shift for creating a proportional frames, and drag your mouse and you can see height and width are equal and change into 32, and we can add corner radius, and we need a text. For that, just press T on your keyboard and start with 1. Also, we need to set center line and also apply this uh, cap height to baseline. So you can just align them into middle center and name them default. Duplicate the frame once again and name them hover and press it. So we have created three frames. So when the user has on our calendar, they need to address this is default or hover or pressed. So we need some add elements. So the default background is, I'm gonna set white and text black, and hover also same as default background, but we need change the text align into the light black, so you can see. And when the user has pressed the calendar, we need to address them this is a pressed. So I'm gonna change a surface to green, and also the text is contrast, so we need to add a white color. This is our state for addressing user when they are on our calendar. So after selecting all of the frame, you can see component set. After clicking, this file is under component set. You can see this color indicate the light violet indicate this is under a variant or component set. So now we can add some interaction. Always remember, we can't add any interaction on our components. Instead, we can add component set. We can add interaction on our component set. Now we are in design mode. So if we want to add some interaction, we need to shift from design to prototype. For that, press shift E. Then after that, this is changed to the prototype section. You can see it here, and just click on your frame and you can see this is. Now just drag from one file to another frame, and we call it in Figma Designer is Noodles. You can see this is called Noodles. And while hovering, is out 300 millisecond. And when the user is on the hover state, the text would slightly change. And when they select, it will shift to a pressed section. You can see this is our brand color. So when they select the date, they can see this surface, and maybe the user has changed their mind, so they want to deselect. So for that, just select the frame, and from last frame to initial frame, you can see once again we are connecting noodles from last to first, and on a click is out and 300 millisecond. So before that, we need to set some values. For that, I'm just gonna double click, and you can see this uh, selected all three matching layers. So when we have changed this text, automatically change those remaining frames. And we need, I'm gonna change this. Now we need to create a calendar, a set of a week. For that, I'm just gonna duplicate a frame and convert them into auto layout, and padding all or none, and duplicate for 7 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and change into 4. So just created for 1 week, I'm gonna create for a month. For that, duplicate 21, 28, 31. So I'm gonna select all of the frame, and once again convert them into auto layout, and change to 8 pixel in the calendar days. So we need to change those date. For that, just double click. You can see we can change from here. 1 2 3 4 5. I'm just speed up. So just created a calendar base. So we need to add days like Monday, Tuesday, and also we need to add a month to organize or assemble some elements to create a beautiful calendar. So we can just create a days and a month. I'm gonna speed up. Now I'm gonna select month and days and convert them into auto layout, and spacing is 16 pixel. And once again select all of the frame, once again convert them into auto layout, and space would be around 16 pixel. So we can add a background color. For that, just select white surface. That's really intuitive design for our users. We can add some paddings. Now we can test our calendar. So as a user, how it's gonna work for me. For that, shift space for presenting our prototype. You can see this here. And I'm gonna select 9. You can see this here. Also, I'm gonna select, and also 29. That's my birthday. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned until next Saturday. Also, if you like this video, please subscribe and share and hit that like button. So thank you for watching this video.